Welcome back to Freeman's Garage. We're working on the 1962 AMC Rambler Classic Deluxe again, and we are waiting on a part. Once we have this part, we can drive the car on the public roadway finally for the first time since 1975. Come on back here, I'll show you what I'm yapping about. We are waiting on a reproduction fuel filler hose. In videos past, we've battled with this, and it's all because they were not steel from the factory like most others. They are made out of rubber, so they dried up over the years and broke into pieces. So all of this was for nothing. I spent 15 bucks on that. You can also see some of the repair work we did previously, and the vent tube and the 4 screws that hold this in place are not in place, so it's just sitting here. Let's go underneath the car just for a couple seconds and peek at the other end of it. We built this city. So after videos past, if you haven't seen all that, it's all linked in the description so you can catch up on that. After you finish this video, here's where we're left. We're missing the original chunk of rubber here because we had no choice but to chip that away, and it was rock hard. And this is the other end of the fuel filler hose. Let me twist my neck under here. You can see that's coming in from the outside of the car. Keep in mind that the hose is not pliable, it's not soft, it's rock hard. There's no way to manipulate it or squeeze it. And its opening, its inside diameter is larger than much larger than the outside diameter of our neck here, going on our fuel tank. Oh, is that what I look like? Is that, that's what humans see when they look at me? Anyways, I've gone over a million different ways of things that we could try, in addition to what we tried in previous videos to just make this work. And this is what's keeping us from driving this car, because in previous video, how many times am I going to say previous video? We did put some fuel in here, and if we drive it like this, it's just gonna splash out of here. Even if we make some sort of hokey thingy to try to connect this, it's just we're gonna have gas hitting the ground. So the only thing to do is to find an original that is not rock hard, which is basically impossible, or find a reproduction. I did find a company that does carry a reproduction of this filler hose, believe it or not, for 62 Classic, but they are on back order. They're waiting for the manufacturer to let them know, hey, we got a crate of these things, we can send them out. So I'm on a list with other folks, and since I put myself on that list, I'm not going to make some weird janky thing and cover it and rubber cement and make it just somehow hold gas in, and then whenever they call me, I say, oh, sorry, never mind, I don't want one anymore. That's just the wrong thing to do. I put my name on the list, they're expecting it, I gave my word, it's what we're doing, and plus it's the right thing overall anyways. Oh, that would have been so cool. Anyways, that's a long way of telling you what we're gonna do in this video. You're probably not even here anymore. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We are going to take care of the other things that have to be done before we drive this car. For example, am I gonna wear this or not? We gotta put the hood latch back in this car, all right? We probably need that. It was taken out a while back because it was just really difficult to open the hood several times a day, or as much as we needed to at the time. So we got to do that, okay, hood latch. And previously we discovered that we have headlights but no taillights. So we got to get the taillights working one way or another, because our first drive on the road since 1975 is going to be under the cover of darkness, you know, Johnny Law. No big blue Texas tax stamp, but this is all alleged, right? But after test drivage is completed, you know, then we tax her all up, right? Which, I mean, it already, well, you know what I'm saying. What's the statute of limitations? We never put the vent cap back on the transmission, I see, so we'll have to do that. Okay, we're working now, we're getting to work. And this is all gonna work out for the better anyways. And you see, I don't want to make this video. This is not what I wanted. And I know that this is not what you wanted to see, but the truth is, you know, it actually does work out better, because if we had the fuel filler hose situation, you know, taken care of right now, then we would realize, oh, we can't drive it yet. We got to do this stuff first. So we get this stuff done, and then when we have that fuel filler hose, then all we have to do is, it's just 4 screws and a hose clamp, and we're driving. Did I really start singing Starship less than 1 minute into this video? Oh, hat's coming off again anyways. I did, didn't I? You know, that's a hot jam. You know, I don't think I can get under here on the creeper and do this because the exhaust is in the way. Oh, I can see it, I can't reach it. Heck, damn it. You know, it just so happens that I just threw away a good piece of cardboard, and the only way I'm gonna fit under here is without the creeper. I'm getting tired of destroying clothes in record time. Now if I jack the car up, that would involve jack stands, which will take forever because they're buried over there. So I'm just gonna have to go naked. You know, no creeper. And some sweeping will just help not ruin my clothes. Well, whatever, they're just gonna get ruined anyways. Oh, poncho. Forgot I had a poncho on Lefty. Don't forget that when I go under here. Yeah, what's a guy gotta do to get a hammer around here? Go ahead, make fun of me for being concerned about my clothing, but it gets expensive. There we go. Beautiful. So I'm looking at this drop of what appears to be transmission fluid on the floor, and it appears to be coming from the plug region on our pan. We'll have to take a look at that in a minute. I'm just going to move on and hope that people don't know how to rewind their VCRs. All right, let's take care of this hood latch. Huh. This hood latch that we haven't had bolted for the longest time, bolted in place. And we've been enjoying this easy open close, and all of a sudden now it doesn't want to let go of the hood. There we go. Be careful with these hinges. Probably want to lube the hinges up too. They're not big honkers like on a big old land yacht. So we gotta bolt this right here. We got our hardware just sitting here. Did that so that we wouldn't lose it. So get these two out. Yeah, we're not driving the car right now. It's such a bummer, but I mean, at least we're hanging out in the garage, right? And we're doing something. Boy, this sure is a good latch. It's really latched on there. A little too latched. Come on, guy. Okay, well, what if we did this? Ah. Well, I didn't want to drop it and slam it and be hard on it. I mean, it is a Rambler. It can take it, but you know, you don't want to just you don't want to be slamming things if you don't need to, right? Okay. Well, the thought of us bolting that down and then wiggling and then jiggling the latch and stuff to get it to come apart. The latch is separate from the hood, and then we just tighten it down the rest of the way. Okay, so that's not going to work. Oh, we'll give my favorite 25-cent screwdriver a shot. Ha 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 ha! Here we go. My goodness. What if you had to get the hood open real fast in the Kmart parking lot? See, this is why we're doing this now. Because otherwise we would just be extra disappointed if we were ready to drive, but then got stuck on this. This is ridiculous. I mean, my confidence is taking a hit. I don't feel handy. That's most important. Oh my gosh. I'm a loser. I'm a loser, a user, and an abuser. This can't be happening. There's a Fantasy Island marathon on tonight, and I don't want to miss the start. Tattoo? Yes, boss. Where did you get those? Sorry, boss. Why do you watch this? You could be watching bowling. Why are you watching this? Well, this video's over. The project's over. The car is over. Might as well I'll just give it away. I mean, the hinge won't come out. See, this passenger side of the hinge, yeah, see, you need to slide in. Okay, where's my favorite hood hinge lubrication? It was in the house. Guess I was oh yeah, I was lubing up window blinds. Oh, come on. You're unsubscribing, aren't you? You're unsubscribing from the channel. No! Come on! Why? What is it? What's this guy's deal, Dad? Come on. You are right there. You know you want to. You know you're gonna love it. Just get over here. There we go. Got it. Why was that so difficult? Okay, well, I guess let's wrap this up and then we'll find out that we have to rewire the entire car for the taillights to work. Why am I so negative? Being such a Debbie Downer. Ooh, Little Debbie's? Little Debbie would be nice right now. Swirl cake, right? Isn't there one called swirl cake? That was the culprit right there. That just did not want to squeeze in. And now that it's out, it's easy to squeeze. Maybe just trying to do it from the bottom. That's kind of odd. See, I don't think it was really dry or anything. It's fairly greasy. I don't know. But that goes right there. You know, I just can't bolt this on without wiping this down. I just can't put that on here. Well, I can, it's just after I clean it, I can. Okay, that's not perfect, but that's better. And one day we will pressure wash this whole car and we'll get everything around it. And I also don't have all the time in the world to be detailing things right now because of the Fantasy Island Marathon. I want to see who is guest starring. I hope it's Noah Berry. Actually, let's get a little bit more of this on there. Don't be shy. Just put it on there. Okay, so after an hour of that, let's see what happens. I think we need to replace the missing rubber bumpers. I have a feeling the hood might do this down the highway. Or it might lift up a little bit and hold there. If I had the rubber bumpers in it, it would be just right, I think. All right, here's the hood latch test. If we pass this, we move on. So you're driving, you pull over because you're on fire, there's smoke. You get out the driver's door and you run around to the front of the car to open the hood to make the fire even worse. You come up here to do that. Yeah, well, I think your fingers would have burnt off by now. Okay, I think we can do better. Okay, so that's down all the way. There we go. Okay. So the primary latch and the secondary latch work. Awesome! Let's put the wing nut on the air cleaner. You might want that. Actually, why is the wing nut not on the air cleaner? Were we doing something? Oh, well, we might put some gas down the throat to start her up, because she's been sitting for a bit. So, yeah, so we'll just leave that like that for now. Awesome. Okay, what now? Let me just sniff under here real quick. Yeah, I think we're all good. I don't think there's anything we need to do under the hood. Hood's a little high on this side, so one day we're gonna have to take care of that, but because the rubber bumpers are all rotted and missing, we're looking like that as well, so we'll sort this out in the future. She deserves it. I'm just thinking real quick here about the little drippy drip on the transmission pan. I don't think we're going to be able to figure out exactly what's going on with that in this video, because we have to get underneath the car over here. That's not happening without an hour of work. Or an hour of just trying to move things. The frame horns on the front of this big river barge here, they're kissing the rail or the overhead door. So, yeah, and there's a bunch of mumble jumble over there. So I'm thinking, whatever, we'll just, what do the kids say? Postmark it, seal it with a kiss. Oh, send it. That's what they say. My last guess was gonna be deliver it. Parcel post, media mail. Yeah, so hood's gotta come back up because we need a battery if we're gonna move on to the tail lights. Okay, trolling motor battery in. Throughout all the videos that we've worked on this car, oh, I've just been wanting to hit the horn and see what it sounds like. And yeah, we're waiting on that. Build the suspense. When we're driving the car on a public roadway, we will hit that button. We gotta get out, we gotta get up to speed. Or no, not up to speed, but we just need to get on a public roadway. And then if the wire's hooked up, that is, and the button's not broken, it should sound. And it's probably gonna sound pretty neat. All right, I'm going to turn the headlights on and tell me if they're on, please. Awesome, that's exactly what I wanted to hear. So that's good. They still work for us as they did in a previous video, and we didn't have to tap the headlight this time, as the same as in that same video. No taillights. And I just like to look at that. I got the car winched in as far as it can go to give us maximum amount of room back here, which is enough for about 3 or 4 of me and 0 Jimmy Fly Super Snookas, or 0.2 Andre the Giants. I'm going to, actually, hold on, let's do this. Let's go halfway. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I shouldn't be walking backwards through here. That could have been, well, that could have been night for Freeman's garage. I just wanted to go only halfway out with the headlight switch, which is, you know, for your marker lights, your marker lamps, which this car doesn't really have because it's pre-67, but the tail light should still be on, and our license plate lamp. And actually, here, let's get this off because I know that the bulb is just hanging in there. Pretty good video so far, huh? We're getting a lot done quickly. Hey, you could be watching Lady Golf and or bowling, but you're here. I appreciate that. And why'd I open this? Oh yeah, this is our license plate lamp bulb, which is right there. It's supposed to, well, it pops up into that hole. There we go. Is this bulb burnt out? It doesn't look like it. I think we're just not getting juice back here. Okay, well, let's try it now with the switch all the way out and the headlights on. Now we know that these are not going to be working. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. Oh, wait, we do have tail lights. Or we got the driver's side. Huh. Oh, we got passenger side too. Maybe we did in that previous video and we just didn't realize it. Well, this is perfect. You know what? I might be showered and have popcorn made before Fantasy Island starts. Let's get rid of our light pollution. And here, let's do this again. There's something neat I want to show you too. Well, if you are of a certain vintage, you would already be aware anyways, but okay, so switch all the way, headlight switch pulled all the way out. And so headlights are on. Oh yeah, look at that. That's kind of Ford Fairlane-esque, isn't it? I'm trying to squeeze back into a corner here behind the nut and bolt bin in the Harley Davidson. Yeah, that's looking pretty snazzy, huh? I like that. Looks kind of turbine-y, futuristic-y, but on a Rambler. Hey, Rambler man, we're gonna crush the gas guzzlers. These taillights are gonna look neat going down the highway at night. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, so headlight switch pulled all the way out. We got headlights, we got tail lights, and okay. Now I want to go halfway with the switch. Okay, headlights off. Okay, it's our parking lights. Okay, tail lights on. See, they didn't work right away earlier, but you know, I suppose it's not the first time a guy's seen that. Hey, this is a real car with real light bulbs and real fuses. All right, now let's, okay, I want to show you one more thing. So with the headlight switch pulled halfway out, okay, we have marker lights, 2 marker lights or parking lights on the front of this car. And with the headlight switch halfway out, tail lights on, headlights not on, and the parking lamps are on. You can see that one right there. And then, but this one over here on the driver's side, this one's probably burnt out or corroded socket or broken wire. But parking lights, okay, they're on with the switch halfway out. And then when you pull the switch all the way out for your headlights to come on, then the parking lamps go off. That's a 60s thing. Our dashboard is not illuminated. I'm not concerned about that. We don't need to know how fast we're going where we're going. But that could just be a bulb or a fuse. I'm not concerned with anything like that right now. And the dome light, nothing there. Could be the bulb, could be fuse. Not worried about it right now. I can't wait for the video where we, well, should we just press it now and hear that goodness? No, we'll be patient. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to drive this car. I can feel it already. It's such a relief just that the taillights just work. I really thought that this was going to be just long drawn out wiring situation. So this is very good. I do see some mouse chewed wires back here though. It's a little concerning. But let's pop out this bulb for our license plate lamp. Oh, I think the, I knew it. Well, let's just ground somewhere and stick this in the socket. Headlight switch is on. Not getting anything there. Although we might not be, our groundage might not be very good there. Getting nothing. Nothing at all. I've tried grounding everywhere. I don't want to give up. We probably just need a better ground, even though I thought I already did, but I probably didn't. Oh, see, I was right. Okay, so that works. We just need a light bulb. You can see that old bulb broke apart in there. That rusty brown is not supposed to be in there. That's part of the light bulb, so we got to get that out. But it looks like the socket, the whole assembly behind it looks nice and clean. Maybe we'll pull the bulb out to the dome light. Yeah, see, that's nice and clean. It's nice brass, it's not corroded. Wow, that looks almost brand new in there. This really is a great car. I feel very fortunate that I've got it. And that's why I'm sharing it with you, as many people as possible. GE67. Good old GE67. I'm assuming a license plate lamp is law in Texas, isn't it? Right? Pretty sure it is. I think it is. That's why we're spending time on this part right now, so. Hey, it's not blown. GE90, do we dare. The GE95 is not going to replace the GE67 because, not gonna happen, Bartholomew. But that's nothing to get our unmentionables in a wad, because we got plenty of time to find a light bulb. I'm sure there's plenty of them somewhere here, but I don't think it's worth an hour to dig for them at the moment. But there will be no shortage of space at the new Freeman's Garage location, so it will be storage to the max. Just gotta finish closing on the property and all that kind of shenanigans that had to be restarted 5,000 times. But you're gonna help me move, right? I'm not paying. Yeah, pizza. Yeah, I'll pay you with a pizza. At the, oh, well, that all just fell on the floor. At the end of the day, stop falling. I'll pay you with a pizza for helping me move. That way, at the end of the day, you will not only have a backache, but you also have a gut ache. Tums. You know, Lady Golf is on right now. All right, you want to see if we have brake lights? I'm going to press the brake pedal. Are you serious? Gosh darn it. Here, this isn't going to change anything, but let's say we put the headlight switch halfway. Are there brake lights? No. What about all the way out? No? Yeah, it doesn't matter, but it could let you know you got some sort of electrical thingy going, even though you know that already if they're not working. Brake lights are the last thing I'm concerned about. Or I'm just saying that to make myself feel better and we can move on. No, actually, as long as there's tail lights and it's lit up back there while we're driving, that's fine. And we'll find a bulb for the license plate lamp. That's not a big deal. So yeah, I was a little concerned about how things were gonna go, assuming that we were gonna have to rewire half the car. So we lucked out on that, and hey, yeah, so this is a success. This video was worth making, and it was worth inviting you over to the garage because I'm probably gonna need this battery tonight. Yeah, because now we don't have to do all this another time when we just want to put the new fuel filler hose in and drive. So yeah, that was worth it. Or I think so anyways. Oh, I know you agree. If you don't, you'll give me an earful in the comments. So it won't be long. I appreciate you hanging out. I'll be on the road lickety split. If you like this video, I'm sure you would love the one where we rebuilt the 1 year only, rare, almost impossible to find master cylinder that I had to use a new old stock rebuild kit from the 60s to rebuild it. Just went blank for a second. Just think about being laid back in this thing, just cruising down the highway. Look at this steering wheel. That's neat.